What is up, guys? Welcome to the Man Cave Podcast. I'm here today with a very special guest, Cassady Campbell.
I'm so happy to be here.
How's it going, man?
It's going good.
Yeah? You look good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I like the tie.
Thank you.
Collared shirt.
Thank
you
you
came
so much.
prepared. You're making me look like shit right now.
No, you know what? That's what I had in mind. I was like, I'm going to make this guy look like absolute dog shit. Okay? So,
well, you're doing good.
Put
So
the best outfit
what
on.
are you in town for?
Well, we're going to be shooting some videos in Old Town Scottsdale. We're going to be shooting in Prescott, because
The locals call it Prescott.
Prescott. I heard that. I heard that from my buddy John.
Yep.
But yeah, we're going to do like a fake Fox and fake CNN reporter.
Okay.
So I think that'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah, especially with the times right now.
Oh, it'll be great. People, man, I can't wait to hear these people talk.
Right on. So where are you living at right now?
Frisco, Texas.
Frisco, Texas.
Yeah,
I mean, in the big scheme of Texas, where is that? Is it like north, east?
That's North Texas. It's about 20 minutes from Dallas.
Okay.
Zero murder rate.
Zero.
Zero.
Has there ever been a murder there?
Never.
Never in the history of Frisco?
No.
Really? I'm going to Google that.
Okay.
Everyone listening should probably Google that too.
love it, though.
Let me know in the comments if there has ever been a murder in Frisco.
I mean, it makes people say Texas is hot, but honestly, being here in Scottsdale, Tempe area, it makes Texas just feel just amazing.
I bet. Yeah, this is our worst time of year. They said this is a cool wave right now. They said next week we're going into the hot zone.
Yeah.
So we're not even in the hot zone yet.
You turn the AC on in your car and you're dying. Like, you didn't want to go out and film.
Right.
You're a YouTuber. You can't even go out and film.
I haven't made a video in 2 months.
You know what?
I think I'm retired, though.
You're a piece of shit, honestly. Just go.
Yeah, I don't. I'm retired.
Hey, you got everybody. Look, you got all these other people working for you now. I mean, look where you started, and now look where you are.
Yeah.
So, and then, I mean, you post a lot of videos on Facebook.
Yeah. It's a whole lot.
So you post 5 videos a day.
You've done your research.
Yeah. No, but seriously, what is it, like 1 video a day?
No, it's probably 4 or 5.
Okay. So I mean, to be honest, the way YouTube is right now, I feel like Facebook is like overall a better platform as far as going viral for sure. Going viral, easily. Number one, because
views, revenue, everything.
Oh yeah,
everything.
And the thing is, you can post you can post the same video
every 3 months.
Exactly. On YouTube, people are like, re-upload. But no! It's different people.
It's different culture. And also, I think on YouTube, like, whenever they see a new video pop up in the subscription feed, they expect it to be new. With Facebook, you could share a video from 4 months ago, and it looks like it's a new upload, so people don't even know the difference.
Absolutely.
So it's totally just like different setup. Yeah. I don't know exactly how many views I get a month, but let's say. So right now it's between like anywhere from 200 to like 500 million views on Facebook. Only like not even 100,000 people go to my actual page. It's all in feed.
Yep,
so they just see it pop up.
So those people just watch the video. They're not going on your page.
Yeah, exactly. No one's going on the page. Like less than 1% of the views come from the actual page.
Okay. Yeah, because I just started my Facebook page like, what is it, June or July?
Really? Just that recently?
I had about, not this June, like a year ago.
Right.
Right. And I only had, so last summer I had 2,000 and now it's followers. And then now I have like 460,000.
That's
But then you were sharing my videos. Steven was sharing those videos. Mm-hmm. And obviously that's helping. Then I was getting a bunch of viral videos that they all just follow each other, just pick up. Yeah,
it's a big snowball effect.
Exactly. So I like it better.
When did you start making videos exactly? How long has it been now?
The pranks, about 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
And before that, you were doing like some
fitness
bodybuilding stuff?
Yeah, just like interviewing chicks about like fitness related stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I was just doing some workout videos. Really boring, to be honest, but I didn't have anybody to film me doing pranks.
Right. So what made you make the transition from fitness to pranks?
Finally got somebody to film for me, which was great.
So it was something you always wanted to do?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know how to go about it. Right. A lot of people don't know how to go about it. I feel like that's why they never get started.
And that goes for everything in life, really.
Yeah. And they just keep holding it off. What you need to do is, if you want to do something, just go out and fucking do it.
Exactly.
Because, a lot of people, they just wait for the right time to do something.
There'll never be a right time.
Never. It's just an excuse.
Exactly.
And, anyways, I finally got somebody to film for me. And then, at first when you start posting videos, it's like, oh my God, I'm not getting these views, but you got to stay consistent.
Got to push through the hard times.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen right away. It took me over a year I think 2 years to get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Which I felt like that even felt better than hitting 1 million.
Yeah. No, I mean, back then 1,000 is a lot. Now it's like, well, 1,000, that's nothing.
Everyone has 1,000.
Exactly.
Every girl has 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I want to get into like, your journey through YouTube. But before I do that, everyone that I have on the show, I kind of like starting from ground one.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you come straight out of your mom's vagina.
Yeah.
Where is that even at? What state are you? What state are you in when that happened?
China. No, no. So I was in Washington State. I was born in Pullman, and then I grew up in Ellensburg for about 10 years, which is like
And that's in
small
Washington.
yeah, college town.
Okay, I didn't know you were from there.
Yeah, I well now I look at Washington, unfortunately, but anyways, so lived there for 10 years. Then I moved to Georgia for a year.
Really?
Because my stepdad, who's a psychopath,
Okay.
they're not together anymore, mom and stepdad.
Got it.
But anyways, we moved to Georgia for a year, hated it. And then after that, moved to Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas, where the
Really?
Razorbacks are for
Okay.
3 years because my stepdad got like an intern teaching job there.
Okay.
Then after that, we moved to Wisconsin, like 30, 40 minutes from Milwaukee, which is a shithole. And then...
All over the place.
yeah.
Holy cow.
And then I joined the Navy and did that for 7 years. And
7 years, really?
7 years. Because, okay, so I joined the Navy just to get out of the household. My stepdad's driving me crazy.
Why was he driving you crazy? He's just a piece of shit, or?
Piece of shit. Very controlling. Would just very manipulative and would just mentally say things that would mentally hurt you.
Okay.
Like
verbally abusive.
Yeah, verbally abusive. And he did, I guess my mom said that he did put his hands on her.
Okay.
So obviously, I mean, I didn't even know this. My mom didn't tell me till later on because I guess she didn't want me to know. But
That's tough.
he's a piece of shit. So anyways.
Sounds like it.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, I joined the Navy, which is boot camp is in Great Lakes. It was only like 30, 40 minutes away.
Okay.
And then got stationed in Washington State on an aircraft carrier for I ended up doing that for 3 years.
Wow.
Right?
So you lived on the aircraft carrier.
Well,
how does that work?
On deployment I did.
Okay.
But the first thing I did, right? So they told me right after, because you go to like what's called A school to learn your job in the Navy, right? Did that for 2 months. And then they're like, oh, you're not going to go on deployment. Nah. Because that's where my duty station was. The ship was on deployment in the Persian Gulf, Middle East.
Jeez.
Yeah. They're like, no, you probably won't because they were already halfway through a 9-month deployment. Next thing you know, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to be sending you out to the ship, which was it's called the John C. Stennis. And I'm like, oh, fuck. He's like, no, yeah.
So when they say that, like what's going through your head? Like what are your requirements? What do you actually have to do?
Oh, man.
Like you going full on war or like?
I mean, you're on a ship, an aircraft carrier. So like everybody's doing different jobs. There's people who do maintenance on aircrafts. They do paperwork, paper bitches, man. And that's what I want to do because you're in the air conditioning. I mean, like you don't really have as much of a choice on the aircraft. You're working on a ship. You're not going to go on the front lines.
Right.
Okay. You're not a Navy SEAL. I mean, that did seem badass at first. And I was like, you know what?
That sounds like a lot of work.
I mean, yeah, dude, honestly, 16-hour days. I'm not kidding. John says he works 16-hour days. Let him go on an aircraft carrier. All right. I'm just messing with him. No, but so they flew me onto the ship and they had me working on the flight deck. Have you seen the movie Top Gun?
Oh, yeah.
So the guys on the flight deck who are like, they like go like this. They're signaling the planes and stuff.
Right,
There's
right.
the yellow shirts. Then they got the guys in the blue shirts. They're literally moving these fucking big ass tow bars, they're bringing chains to tie the jets down because they don't want the jets to be moving on the flight deck. You know, you're getting exhaust blown in your face. It's 110 degrees on the flight deck. You're wearing a turtleneck to like protect you from exhaust. You could get sucked into an exhaust. You got to be careful.
That'd be a bad way to go.
Oh yeah. So I did that. And then eventually, because I came in, it's called undesignated. You don't have an actual job. They just put you where they want to put you, right?
Yeah.
So then eventually, I was able to pick what I want to do, and I got to do the paperwork, which in that field
AC. There you go.
Oh, it was nice.
You ever seen the movie Behind Enemy Lines?
Oh,
That's
I
a good one.
haven't.
That starts off in an aircraft carrier. That you got to check that one out.
Have you seen
It's
Top
super
Gun?
good.
Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah, that's a
Goddamn,
good
Tom
one.
Cruise, my favorite actor.
All right, Chester.
Goddamn.
So 7 years is what is a requirement when you join the Navy? Is it 4 years?
No,
is
4
it-
years. Yeah.
That's what you're required to do.
Yes.
And after that 4 years, what happens?
You can just get out on honorable.
Or
as long as
you
don't
can you stay just
You
as
can-
long as you want
re-enlist.
and just keep going up the ladder?
Yeah, there's people who do freaking 30 years, man.
So after you did your 4 years, what did the next 3 years look like?
So the next 3 years, I was stationed in Fort Worth, Texas, which was not on a ship, thank God, because I ended up doing 2 deployments. Like the aircraft carriers, like they told me in the recruiting station, like, oh, it's like a carnival. Or like a carnival
It's a
cruise.
cruise ship.
Yeah, it's like a cruise ship. It's fun. It's like a little city. I get down there, I'm like, this is like a fucking prison. Like they literally
You can't leave. It's worse than being on a small island.
Yeah, and you know how the ships, I don't know if you know, the ships have numbers.
Okay.
So this was CVN 74, right? We called it Cell Block 74.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, after that, 3 years is up, 2 deployments. Got stationed in Fort Worth, Texas, which was on shore, thank God. It's aviation base, so just aircraft primarily. And we got Air Force, Navy, Army,
Okay.
all in one base.
But that gets rowdy. You guys kind of have beef with each other, right? All the different like branches kind of beef
yeah,
with each other.
Yeah, but I mean, Marines, like unless they're infantry or special forces, they're doing the same thing
Right.
as the Navy people.
Right.
Like they're doing paperwork, they're doing the maintenance on the aircraft and stuff like that, or work the ordnance type of stuff. So yeah, I was stationed there for 3 years, and towards the last year, I just pushed the YouTube stuff, man.
Okay, so you were in the Navy while you started your YouTube channel.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? What I did for you're gonna laugh at me, man. I think this was right before I started to get the serious
Right.
with it, right? Dude, I would sit in there when we weren't doing anything and I'd watch your videos.
Okay, that's crazy.
I was just watching your videos. I was like, how could I get in a video with this guy? How could I meet
That's
this guy?
so fun. And now you're sitting on my couch
I
and
know.
we're talking.
I know. I watched all your videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, I want to watch all that. Was Epic's videos? I
Right.
mean, he sucks, but let's see.
Hey, he's my friend. You
I'm
can't say that.
totally joking. I had to make you look good. No, but I liked his Cholo videos a lot.
Uh-huh.
And then his frat bro thing he did was
Yeah.
kind of cool. He stopped doing that. Maybe he got tired of it. I don't
Right.
know. I understand because I'm so tired of doing my Wankstick character.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would watch your videos.
Who else did you watch? Like first of all,
Epic Five.
how long ago was this? Like
this
what
was-
year was this? Right now we're in 2020. Was this?
It was 2017.
Okay, so it's not too long ago.
No.
Gotcha.
Not at all. But I'd watch Epic 5 TV.
Okay.
Ruben.
I used to do a few videos with
Yeah.
him back in the day.
Back in the day.
He used to be really on the come up, and then all of a
Dude.
sudden, just
Oh yeah, he was good.
he was really
And-
good.
and-
yeah.
And it was his personality because he was,
He was
legit
savage.
funny, savage.
Yeah, he was. He
I-
was naturally funny guy.
Exactly. Then he just got so focused on the fitness stuff, and it overtook his life.
Yeah.
And then he stopped doing, and maybe he got sick of doing pranks. But like, I don't know, man. Like, what else do you have going for you? You got to
Right.
have something going for you. You can't just have the pranks, and then what happens when that falls off? You
Yep.
got nothing, buddy.
Got to have something.
He was good though, and he was always nice to me, even like as I was just starting. So I got a lot of respect
Okay,
for him.
that's awesome. Who else? Who else you watch?
What's his name? Like a little bit later, I found out about Nelk, and I'm
Okay.
watching some of their
That,
stuff.
3 years ago, they were small. They weren't even doing the vlog style stuff that they were doing now.
I think I found out about them around 500,000 or so.
Okay, gotcha.
But them and who? Oh, Vincent Valentine.
Okay.
Yeah, but he like quit. I
Yeah,
don't know,
he
man.
totally quit too. It was like kind of a similar thing to
Quitter,
Epic
man. A
5.
bunch of quitters, man.
I wonder why he stopped. Because he was killing it.
I
He was
know.
racking views.
He was. He
you
was.
think he was running into like monetization issues or something? Because
At
like,
that point, probably not.
yeah, back in the day, you could do anything and
No.
make money.
And then later on, this was probably like a year into doing my videos, or maybe a half a year once I got serious. I found Ed Bassmaster.
Okay.
And then I was like,
he's an OG.
oh yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
original. Him and Jackville started the whole YouTube
yeah.
pranks.
Absolutely. But the thing about him was that he just stopped. Like he wasn't consistent at all.
He should be the biggest prankster on YouTube.
No, yeah.
But he only has what? Not even maybe 2 million subscribers.
It's because he stopped and he just. Well, I don't know. I don't know why he stopped, so I'm not gonna say anything like bad. But he had good content though, and I think he's one of the best guys. And but the thing is too, if you look at his videos, they're very short, 2-3 minutes. Some of them
can't make much off of those.
Oh, on Facebook, you have a 3-4 minute video.
Can't even monetize it.
What is it? 3.
It has to be 3 minutes long in order to monetize.
Okay. So he's fine on Facebook, probably 3-4 minutes. But anyways, the thing I noticed about his videos, never hits on a woman. People love that. People, that's what my people want to see. They want to see me go hit on girls. And he never did that. I was like, that's what I noticed. I'm like, what the heck? But I feel like it's older people watching him.
True. And also it would probably be weird if he did that because he's like 40.
No. He's 25.
Ed Bassmaster?
You're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Ed Bassmaster? Yeah.
He's not 25.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He had Benjamin Button syndrome.
I'm Googling right now.
No, I know. He's like 40 something.
Let's find out the truth. I'm pulling up the fact check. I'm not like Joe Rogan. I don't have a guy behind with a computer. How old? Oh, they picked up on the computer. How old is Ed Bassmaster? 47.
Damn, dude. He could definitely pick up some college chicks.
Wow. And Jackville is 46.
God.
How is Andy Milonakis is only 44 years old?
I don't know, but damn.
He's crazy, motherfucker. Andy Milonakis.
I've seen. I saw when Epic 5 TV pissed him off really bad.
Oh,
that was great.
Yeah. And for some reason, somehow, VidCon, like 5 years ago, back when I was barely even starting, I ended up with him in a limo. I don't know how it happened, but he's like cussing out the hotel, and he's like, yeah, I just got so pissed off at my hotel. He's like, I threw the TV out the fucking window and like going off on all this crazy shit. Wow. I'm like, dude, he's actually insane.
Yeah, like for real. Like I'm pretending to be insane. I'm not really insane. Oh, another person, Danny Duncan. I did watch him when he did pranks. Some of his vlog stuff I'll still watch, but I like the pranks better.
Yeah, it's cool to see how far he's come. I knew Danny personally when he was sleeping in his car when he was homeless in LA. I knew him. Yeah. And then I was really good friends with Andrew Hills, and I would go out and stay with Andrew all the time, and Danny would be sleeping. I think he slept on Andrew's couch for quite a while. Yeah. So got to know Danny through Andrew, and yeah, it's crazy to see like how far he's come. Like back then, Danny was looking up to Andrew, and now Danny's like 20 times bigger than Andrew. Yeah. Like it's just a cycle of life. Yeah.
And he just kept putting in the work. That's the thing. Yeah. He just kept going no matter what. That's the thing. People just get
complacent.
Yeah,
that's how I am right now. I'm complacent.
Well, hey, man, I feel like you could always do better no matter who you are.
True.
And like a lot of people, they just if they don't get something right the first time, they just quit. That's what makes the winners. They just keep going no matter what. You fail 20 times an idea or something, you keep going no matter what people say. You got to keep going. You know how much hate I got when I started? Massive hate. Like most people probably would have quit with some of the comments. I just kept going. And now all those people are dick riding.
Yeah, I bet. Do you ever watch motivational speeches?
Motivational speeches? Not really.
I do. I love those. You have the mentality, though. You know, how the motivational people speak is kind of how you speak.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. You kind of almost have like an East Coast vibe to you. I don't know if it's the suit or if it's how you talk, but I feel an East Coast vibe.
I don't know,
Where's that coming from?
I don't know, man. I really don't know, but
okay. So anyways,
been told that.
You got your inspirations. You started YouTube in your last year in the Navy.
Yeah.
And then did you get a job after the Navy, or did you just go full force with the YouTube? Like what has been the steps from then?
Oh, full YouTube.
Okay.
Because that was my goal, just go full YouTube. Because dude, I'm working 5 days a week, and I'm still putting out a video twice a week.
That's
10
crazy.
to 15 minutes. Everybody seemed to love the videos, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep going and imagine what I could do if I actually focused on it full time. Mm-hmm. It was really weird getting out of the Navy though, because you don't have to listen to, like, I'm telling you, there's so much bullshit in the military. Like,
I bet. I can only imagine. It makes a man out of you though.
There's a lot of do as I say, not as I do.
Mm-hmm.
That gets annoying. But yeah, I got out, and then I asked my friend Semi over there. I said, do you want to film? and edit for me full time. And I finally got him to do it. I convinced him to do it. And I said, look, I'll give you 99% of the income.
Actually?
No.
You didn't say that.
No, but we worked out a good deal.
Is this still true? Do you make 99%?
No, we worked out a good deal, though, and came together, and we moved to San Diego. Honestly, San Diego's beautiful, great weather, but it's terrible for pranks because half the people don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. They don't, you know.
They're way too high.
Well, no, it's not that they're too high. They don't speak English.
In San Diego?
It's right by the border. A lot of people do not. I swear to you, they don't. And
Really?
Yes.
I go to San Diego all the time. I never met someone that doesn't speak
Okay, you go to
English.
college campus.
True. And I go to the
Bunch of-
boardwalk.
Ooh.
Where do you film in San Diego?
I mean, all over the place, man. The malls, the
True. You do film in
stores.
malls a lot.
Yeah, car
I'm not a mall
dealerships.
filmer.
I mean, hey,
I was when I started.
yeah.
It's fun. And
No.
then I almost got sued a couple times for filming inside places, so I never filmed inside anymore.
Scare tactic.
Yeah. They never do anything.
No, they don't, dude. They say, "I'll sue you." Okay,
Yeah.
lawyer up. Do you know how much money it is and time to sue somebody?
A lot.
A lot. They don't have the money. It's all talk.
Yeah.
Like,
I believe that.
So, yeah, man. Moved to San Diego. That lasted 8 months, and then I was like, you know what? Honestly, dude, my videos in Texas were so much better.
You think?
Way better. If you could-
In Austin?
Dallas.
Dallas? Okay.
Dallas. So we ended up moving back there. Plus, it's way cheaper. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not
San
even.
Diego's awful.
yeah, my place would probably be like almost twice as much that I have now
Probably
in
more
Frisco
than that.
in San Diego.
Probably
It's
more than
ridiculous.
that.
It's not worth it to me. I'd
No.
rather, especially if I can make better content and make more money and live in a better place, why would I stay somewhere just because weather?
Well, you're smart.
So
You can travel there whenever.
Exactly.
And still be on vacation and make more money.
people are more friendly too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you plan on staying in Texas or like,
Oh, yeah.
what's your plan? You like it there?
Oh, I love it. Frisco's great.
What do you love about it other than like not having a fear of being murdered?
No, that was this guy. So no, I think the weather's great. It doesn't get too cold in the fall or the
Okay.
winter time. Surprisingly, every now and then snow a little bit, but it'll melt right away. And then summertime, some people think it's hot, but it's really not that bad. If you compare it to this, it's really amazing, actually.
Okay. Is it humid at all?
Yes, but not comparable to like Florida or something
Okay,
like that.
gotcha.
Not bad at all. You get used to it. So that everything's very affordable compared to say California.
Right.
You get a nice house for God. You could probably get a $2 million house in Frisco, Texas, and that same house would cost like $10 million in San Diego.
Yeah. I was originally planning on moving to San Diego, and then I looked at the houses. I'm like, okay, here's a $500,000 house in Arizona. Here's a $500,000 house in San Diego. In Arizona, it's like nice, got a pool, it's got a yard. In San Diego, it looks like a fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Actually, a trailer would probably be nicer. If you bought a nice trailer and lived in a trailer park, you'd live better than everybody.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
It's not worth it.
No, not at all.
So.
That's not sustainable either. I mean, that housing market.
And the
it's-
people are just very friendly, I think.
Okay.
Unless you run into those prissy little bitches, then
Right.
yeah, you got to go off on them. But
So you've been doing YouTube now full time for 3 years. You've been out of the Navy for 3 years.
full time. No. So was it not this past summer, but the summer before that I got out of the Navy?
Oh, so it's
in
only been 2
July.
years.
2 years full time.
And how many subscribers you got? About like what, 1.3 million or so? What is
1.3, 1.4,
it? Okay.
somewhere between that.
Congratulations
Oh,
on
thank you.
surpassing that milli mark. You got
Yeah.
your plaque yet?
I did. I got it a little while ago.
Probably recently. It takes a little time.
Dude, honestly, it took very, very like little time.
Really?
To get, yes.
Because whenever I hit a million, I think I was almost at 2 by the time I got my plaque. Back when I hit a million, it took like 4 or 5 months.
That's what I heard. It was really slow back then, but I guess they sped up the process because you
Okay.
can see that plaque over there looks a lot better than the new
Yeah,
ones.
it does. That's so much bigger. We got the big plaque right there, and then the newer plaque there just looks like shit.
Yeah.
compared
I
to
even framed it, though, to make it look better.
Okay,
So
nice.
the frame probably cost more than the plaque.
Probably so. So what are your goals? What are your plans? Like, where do you want to take this? You want to be doing YouTube the next 5, 10 years? Do you want to get into making movies? Do you want to have a TV show? Like, what's your end goal?
Okay, so end goal is to, well, I have a lot of goals, man.
That's okay. I have a lot of goals too. Let's hear them.
So I was talking about this. Like I know there's, people get really butthurt about politics, right? If it's not their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So what I thought of doing is making a satire like news thing, right? And like you have something like the Daily Show, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's more bias, in my opinion, towards
of course.
Democrats.
It's all one way.
I want to make something that just makes fun of both. Because
Right.
I think both sides do
That is
messed up
something we
things.
need.
Exactly.
That is something we need, 100%.
It's not fair when people only one side's been getting
Right.
criticized. However, right now I feel like Democrats are out of their mind. It's like I'm just trying to think logical. It's not that I support one or the other. It's right now they're out of their mind, so I'm not really.
Right.
But something satire with that.
No, I like that because usually it's like, one like Fox News is all, talking shit on Democrats and CNN
Absolutely.
is talking shit on Republicans, and it's like so one-sided that you almost don't believe anything.
Mm-hmm.
So if there was something like bashing both sides, I would love that because I don't
Yeah.
like to be like, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican. I think
Mm-hmm.
I like to think for myself first of all and not tell a certain, political party how to
Yes.
think for me. That's the biggest
Exactly.
problem with America is there's like two parties going at each other and it's like a war.
It shouldn't be like that.
No, it's division.
It should be, and I feel like people just need to use common sense. But yeah, something satire with that's not biased and fair. And then
Fair is the biggest thing.
yeah, nobody's fair.
We
these
need
days.
something that's fair.
And comedy, because if you make comedy out of something, people are less likely to get upset with you.
True.
If they're
Very
laughing
true.
at it, they'll laugh at it and be like, oh, maybe.
Yeah, because you
that-
can laugh at stuff that you are for. If someone's making fun of something that you stand for, you got to be able to laugh at it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I laugh at things like that all the time. But I'm not one to be like, oh, I'm butthurt about this because I like this, but this guy made a joke about it. It's funny. It's funny.
Right. Absolutely.
And then, so that's one option. And then, just keep growing my YouTube, obviously, and
Right.
trying to grow my Patreon as much as possible.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I saw you started a Patreon.
Yeah.
Explain what that is, first of all, for people that don't know what that is.
So that is basically content that I'm not putting on YouTube. So once a week, I'm uploading a video that is not on YouTube. And I started a new thing called the B Rizzle Show. It's like the Wanksta Show where I'm
Okay.
out. People do these street interviews.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think not all of them, but some of them are pretty bad. And I feel like
Most
that
of them.
character is so good
Uh-huh.
at just triggering people or just like getting reactions out of
Right.
especially drunk girls, man. The
Mhm.
first episode I did, it was beautiful. And that would probably get demonetized on YouTube.
So
So
you might as well have it on there. That's smart. Very
exactly.
smart.
And then have the show broken down into segments. So I ask a question like, what's your opinion on this? Ask some questions where it's like where it's a question and answer, like, what's the answer to this? Like, how many stars are on the flag? Like, not that I'm
Right,
asking
right.
that, but something like that.
So it's like an OnlyFans for pranks.
Yes.
It's pretty hot.
And the fact that I'm putting actual content on there weekly, then I can put uncensored, unfiltered versions of a YouTube video on there.
And you're allowed to do that, like it won't be taken down. Like
Patreon-
how far can you go on Patreon?
I mean, as long as nobody's getting hurt and there's no sex, it's
Uh-huh.
fine, which there's none of. So
Right.
just swearing and, some, I guess maybe some sexual humor that I can't put on YouTube.
Right. Right.
But that and let's see here.
Have you had like a lot of support? Like, has it been worth your time doing it?
About 1,000 people in 2 months.
Wow.
So honestly,
1,000 people have signed up on there.
Yes.
That's freaking awesome.
well, like 900 something, close to
and
1,000.
how much does it cost to sign up?
So I have a $3 tier where you just get access to all the content, and then I have a $10 tier where I put every single YouTube video. I shout you out. I put your picture, your name at the end of the video, and you get access to the content.
And what do you see more of, three or 10?
Oh, 3. Of
Yeah.
course, it's cheaper. But,
Right.
I mean, there's like, I don't know, 30-something, 10 people, a bunch new.
That's awesome.
10 people, so.
Heck yeah.
And people don't understand it's very hard to do something like that. People think, I'm
Oh,
going to
there's
start
so
a
much work.
Patreon.
It's a whole nother thing.
is.
It's a whole nother business.
Because you need to produce content.
Yeah.
People aren't just going to pay
People
you.
don't know how hard it is to
It
produce
is.
content. It's a bitch.
Yeah. But if you're really motivated and you're passionate about it and you just, you tell yourself like, I can do this, you're going to get through and you're going to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can't be negative about it,
No, not at all.
even times like this.
Yeah, it's tough right now. How you been doing with like the whole coronavirus thing? Like you're still uploading quite a bit. Like,
Well, Texas is good.
True.
I mean,
Are people more hesitant like when you approach them in public? Are they kind
Oh,
of like keeping a
to be
distance,
honest,
or they're
it's
like,
pretty-
"Howdy, partner"?
it's pretty chill, pretty normal, to be honest. Like, I just noticed now they're trying to say, oh, you got to wear a mask. Buddy, you guys were just, first it's masks don't work. Then it's we need masks. And then it's masks.
And then it's mandatory. It changes every day. And then same thing with the what is it? The WHO, the World Health Organization. At first they're like, oh, it spreads through surfaces, and they're like, oh no, it's not likely it spreads through surfaces. And then they're saying asymptomatic people are contagious, and now they're like asymptomatic people are not contagious, and it changes every single day. They don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of politicians and just
It is.
bullshitting
And
their way through life.
And that's one thing that I'm glad that Trump basically told them to fuck off, because they don't know shit.
It's changing by the day. You can't argue with that.
Yeah, and so that's one thing I'm glad about. Anything to do with the WHO and Bill Gates, you know, they need to go fucking eat sand.
Yeah, what's this whole deal with Bill Gates? I've been seeing him trending a lot. I haven't really looked into it.
Sorry. So he has he wants everybody to be vaccinated and have a chip.
Bill Gates does?
Bill Gates. People don't
Once
realize
people
this.
have a chip?
And why are you going to let some billionaire asshole tell you what you should do with your body? This guy's not a doctor. He doesn't know anything. This guy wants depopulation. If you watch his old videos, he's talking about how we need to depopulate. Do you think a vaccination is good for you? Your own body's immune system should be able to heal you.
Right. Yeah, I don't believe in vaccinations.
No, you don't need it. You don't need it. Take your vitamins, eat healthy, exercise, go out in the sun.
Fuck a flu shot.
Yeah.
Everyone's, oh, get your flu shot.
In the Navy, they make
Don't
you.
trust it. Don't trust it.
They make you in the Navy.
Really?
Yeah. They say, fucking take this, or like you're going to get written up. So, yeah.
Damn. They own you in the Navy.
Pretty much. But hey, I mean,
You got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
So what made you want to join the Navy in the first place?
My stepdad. I am just being at home. I needed to get out.
It was your ticket out.
Yeah. And I wanted to get a fresh start. I didn't really know for sure what I wanted to do with my life. So I feel like that definitely helped me out a whole lot. I met a lot of great people. You learn a good work ethic. I mean, you wake up early every single day. Boot camp's a great experience. I mean,
5 a.m., 4 a.m.?
It's like 5 to 6.
Okay.
But it's fucking great because I got a lot of material for my Chester character from the Navy.
Yeah, I bet.
Like, literally, that whole character is built off of these assholes from the Navy, you know? Like, you get guys coming on base or, like, just on the ship like that, like, hey, shipmate, what are you doing over there?
It's got to be a lot of country boys, right? Like a lot of Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi.
Everywhere. And there's a lot of sluts in the Navy.
Really?
They call them boat hoes.
I hear that some bad things happen. There's 20 guys and one girl, and let your imagination do the rest.
Oh, one time, you know what happened?
What?
So my roommate, he was a drunk. This guy was getting plastered every night doing drugs. He ended up getting kicked out of the Navy. But anyways, one time I walked in. It was like a Sunday night. Got to go to work in the morning. Got to get my stuff ready. I walk in and he just fucking the shit out of some girl, like, and keeps going. They're both drunk as fuck, and
go on.
Yeah, no, they keep going. I just get my stuff and I walk out. I'm like, this.
Don't
guy.
even stop.
No.
So the girls there, that happens.
Oh yeah, they get plowed. The thing is, I never went through with like doing anything with any of those Navy girls. The reason because I saw a lot of guys, like, if there's any alcohol involved, even a sip, they could go and say rape.
True.
So I'm like, you know what? Can't do it. And I had plenty of times when I could have, but I was like, nope.
Smart.
I saw
super smart.
I've seen girls get in trouble for lying that they got raped too.
Really?
Yeah. They take that shit seriously, man. It's
I
a
would
lot
imagine,
more
yeah.
serious than out in the civilian world.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And is there different like laws, or is
They're just way more strict, man.
Okay.
And girls are more like to go tell on you. They just want it.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
So now that you're out, off the boat and all, living life, are you happier?
Oh, way happier, man. Way happier. I mean, I wasn't like depressed in the Navy, but at the same time, like I wasn't doing what I really want to do.
Right. Now you got that passion. You wake up in the morning, you just feel it flow through your body. You know, you're doing exactly what you want to do.
Exactly. And I'm always trying to think of like new ideas for videos and stuff like that. And I think a lot of the ideas come to me when I'm not even trying to think about it.
Right.
It'll just randomly pop in my head, or we'll be having a conversation and then it'll come to us.
That's how my best ideas have always came to me. Or I'll see something happen. I'm like, that was funny. I was like, I could recreate that. What's been the favorite thing that you've filmed?
Probably, there's so many, man. There's a lot of, like, the fitness conventions. Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
The Wanksta at the fitness expos, dude.
And they're great thumbnail opportunity as well.
Yeah, they love the hot girls with a nice ass. All those
That's
little
just
boys.
what works, what gets views.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to click on? Some old dude, like, in a thumbnail with the Wanksta?
Or someone who squats.
Yeah. But, no, those videos do so well, and they're just so entertaining. Like, I think it was the Olympia Expo in Vegas 2 years ago. I pretended that I was, like, I couldn't breathe, right? And I fall on the ground, and I'm like, because I'm trying to get these attention from these two hot girls that I'm talking to. I'm like, shit, I can't breathe. Shit, somebody give me CPR in this bitch. And then, like, there's this chick. She's roided out. She's probably, like, she's, like, really, really short, you know?
Right.
And she at first she thinks I'm serious, and then I was like, no, I want it from her, because I want it from the hot chick, you know?
Yeah.
And then she gets fucking pissed at me, and she presses on my chest super hard, and then I was like, shit, what the fuck was that for? Shit. And then she's like, you need to get the fuck out of here. And I'm just like, shit, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? And then she's like, I think she said, like, I'm the world's strongest woman, bitch. And then I was like, and then she's like, what do you think I am? I was like, shit, I don't know, man. And then I was like, shit, I'm white boy entertainment, bitch. And then, like, I was like, I street fight in the hood and all this stuff. Oh shit. But she was super pissed, dude. Those reactions are the best, though,
because everyone's all, you know, pumped up, and everybody's on pre-workout, ready to go. That's hilarious. You should do something like the next one. You should do Wanksta tries to fight bodybuilders. That'd be viral as fuck.
Tries to fight them. Most of them won't.
But just saying square up.
Yeah.
And just seeing the reaction. Square up. Like go up to, like, when they're selling shit and be like, hey, yo, let me get that.
Let me get that shit.
And then they'll be like, you know, it's this amount of money. Like, no, like, let me get that. And when they say no, be like, then square up.
Square up, then.
That'd be hilarious.
Here's another problem with those conventions. I can recognize so much, it's hard to do a video.
Because all the people within the convention start sharing the videos, and then you're like a celebrity within that little world.
Yeah, I'm more famous than the fitness people. The people are
they
coming
have the
to
booths.
meet.
Yeah,
that's the sad thing.
And you don't even have a booth.
I know.
People don't respect pranksters.
No,
we're like the least respected people on all of YouTube.
I completely agree, and we're providing so much entertainment and laughter to these people. I don't think they realize it.
Yeah, we're the least respected people.
But
you know, you go to VidCon, all these people speaking are like these vloggers or like these, like, you know, I don't know what you want to fucking call them, these makeup heroes or whatever, and they all have 100,000 subscribers, and they are treated like, you know, they're the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah.
And here we are with millions of subscribers, we can't even fucking get in.
That's ridiculous. That's why you need to troll them.
We're the bad kids in school. That's what happens.
But yeah, as far as the fitness conventions go, I love them so much, and especially just because you don't have to. It doesn't take hours to get content. There's good-looking girls. You don't have to go like walk miles to find them.
That's the biggest thing. Is
and
like,
reactions.
Yeah, I think that planning is the biggest thing, because every time, you know, I go out and try to film like a video and try to force it, and it takes forever and it always comes out like shit. You notice the videos that are always easier to film are always the ones that turn out better.
Yeah.
If you try to force it, you can tell it's forced.
I stop when I feel like I'm
when
forcing
it's too
something.
hard.
It's not that it's too hard. It's just it doesn't feel right.
If it's too hard, then it's not going to be funny.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
That's why sometimes when I watch a video, I'm like, this guy's trying way too freaking hard, man. He just needs to chill out a little bit. Let it come. Don't force it. And it's all about the people you're talking to in the videos. It's not even all about you. A lot of people, I don't think, understand that. I could say the funniest thing in the world, but if this person doesn't react, not funny.
Yeah. So leave me out of this, because I'm not even a prankster on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Who do you think are the 5 best pranksters on YouTube right now?
So I think
Like active.
pranksters. Well,
Yeah.
I would say John's one of the best. Johnny Bravo.
Right here. This man right
He's
here.
very talented.
Put the camera on him. He's hiding.
Oh, he didn't do his makeup. We got it. No. Honestly, he's so talented, and he just started though. That's the thing. And then I think he went a period of time, 3 months, where he was restoring his Eleanor Must. If you didn't know, that's the same car from Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay.
Restored that. He's gonna sell that, and he's gonna be moving to Texas where I am.
Awesome.
Like, this guy is so talented with his cinematic work. He's a great actor, even though all the characters he plays just are basically himself. So, I mean, that's not really acting. He's being himself.
That's great. He is a character then.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the rich dad. Everybody loves that. And then he's got this Guido character, which he hasn't done. Dude,
Oh, that's good.
here's the thing, man.
That's good.
Listen to this. He did a Guido video, right? He took it down because he got a little bit of hate because I guess the video wasn't long enough. It was only 6 minutes. And
Really?
some people said, that's a fake Jersey accent. He's from New Jersey. How is it fake?
Well, people, I mean, you can't take anything they say seriously in the YouTube comments.
Yeah, they think everybody in the same city or same state talks the same.
Right.
But anyways, I'd say he's very talented
Okay.
overall with his cinematography. His acting is phenomenal. And he didn't even know how talented he was until he was doing a voiceover as the dad in a Rich Kid video where he just added himself on the phone call because I was just talking to myself, really. And he added himself in. He's like, Bradley, blah, 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 starts yelling at me. I'm like, oh, my God, who's talking on the phone? He's like, that's me. I'm like, why don't you just do the dad in my videos? You could add some gray hair, throw on a suit. You look like my dad.
That's hilarious.
So he finally did it after the longest time. And then let's go to the next person here. Well, as far as pranksters, man, on YouTube.
It's not a lot right now that I like.
No. Crickets, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, as far look how good Nelk is doing. I wouldn't really say they're pranking right now. It's more vlog.
It is vlogging,
It's
yeah.
just vlogging.
Right.
They're doing great at what they're doing though.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't list it as pranking.
Yeah, they're kind of
Ross
in the gray
Creations,
area.
Ross
yeah,
Creations.
Ross is great.
His pranks are very short. They're like 2 minutes probably, right?
You think? I thought they were more like 4 or 5.
It depends on the video, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's got great.
He does vlogging too, though.
Yes.
You know.
Great titles, great thumbnails, and he's doing a great job at what he's doing. And he's a super nice guy. I've talked to him. We talked about
Yeah.
collabing.
I've done a video with him.
Yeah,
I-
the miners video.
Yeah. Buying alcohols or buying miners alcohol.
That was a
And
good
it was like
video.
miners. And then we did one for my channel. It didn't work too well. I think it was this summer. Something was going on where it was hard to find people. We did a gym video, but it went on my vlog channel. It got like 1 or 2 million views or something on my vlog channel.
You asshole.
So I should have uploaded that. Same thing. I did the collab with Nelk. I put it on my vlog channel. I got like
Yep.
2 million views. But I think sometimes stuff does better on my vlog channel.
Smaller channels they want to recommend.
Yeah.
I've had that with him.
Stuff does better.
We had a video that I was like, I don't think this is as good as the main channel video. And the main channel video gets like 400,000 or 500,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
The second channel video, 3.1 million.
I've had that happen, dude, like 5, maybe even 10 times. I used to do extras. Every
Yeah.
video I would make, I would put all my extras on my vlog channel. Before Big DOS Vlogs, it was called Big DOS TV Extras.
Mm-hmm.
5 or 10 different times, the extras video gets twice as many views
At least
as the
you're
main
growing that
video.
channel.
Yeah.
Though. So that's
yeah,
good.
just hit 1 million. I got to order
That's
the plaque.
Good job.
But I still,
Awesome.
I mean, some videos only get, like 10, 20,000 views, but it's okay.
Depends what you post.
It's not like I've been uploading for a year straight and it's just got 1 million. Like, those are people from over 8 years.
Yeah. So,
Some of them are some are dead. Some of them were in college and now they're like 30-year-olds with families. They're not going to be watching me still. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
That's good though, and especially a channel that you occasionally upload to.
Well, dude, also it makes so much more money. My vlog channel makes twice as much as my main channel.
Wow.
The CPM, it's like $4 per 1,000 views.
Nuts.
My main channel is like 50 cents.
Probably the time frame on the videos are less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, and also probably better engagement.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
want to
think
see what's going on more.
because I had my second channel, right, and now I'm like, okay, honestly, I'm just gonna upload that to Patreon because those people they're paying to watch content. Give it to them. Give it to them
True.
there.
Very true.
They deserve it. And
Smart.
as far as other pranksters, man, to be honest, Ross Creations, I said Nell. Well, I said they're more vloggers, but and then you got Johnny Bravo TV, the richest man in Arizona. A lot of people just stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, that was epic.
Pranks come in waves.
That was epic. He's still doing pranks. So
is he? Pranks come in waves. I noticed this. It gets really hot, and there's a bunch of pranksters, and then it just stops. And then a whole new wave tries to move in, and then only a few break through.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while one will blow up, and then everyone else stops, and then it's just a cycle.
Yeah. And then I got okay, so I was asked on a speaking of pranksters, I was asked on my as an Instagram thing, what do you think of this guy Salim, the moaning in the ears? And I think it sucks, because every single video is a one-trick pony, moaning in the ear, moaning in the ear, moaning in the ear, moaning in the ear. It's doing the same video every time, buddy.
And is he even on YouTube?
No, because that content couldn't it's not long enough.
True.
But I mean, he's getting the views, he's getting the reactions, and I mean, hey, what works for him? Because before I was like, it sucks, but I kind of thought about it. I was kind of being an asshole, I guess. So you know what? He's doing good. Good for the kid. He's 18, 19 years old. Good on him.
That's kind of how I look at it. Like in my last post, you probably saw, because I saw you commented on it. We're talking about Who Man, right?
Great. He's a great content creator. I love his videos. It's very real.
I was just saying, I get it. Like, it's fake videos, but hey, if it's making money, whatever. Yeah. I'm never going to do a fake video myself.
Yeah.
I'm never going to do a fake video. I can't lie to people.
Mm-hmm.
But,
right.
some people find a little niche and it works and they're like, fuck it. I'm just going to do this. So who am I to judge?
Yeah. Me doing that, I actually enjoy going out and filming my content. Faking stuff is not enjoyable,
right?
Especially then you have these comments, people think it's real, and I would
makes
feel
you feel
like
like shit. Yeah,
exactly. It's not good. But yeah. I mean, some people are all about the money. Literally, obviously, I want money. I need money to make a living.
Continue to do what you're doing.
Exactly, but morally, I couldn't do it.
No,
I
definitely.
feel bad. And what was I gonna say? We're gonna talk about something else.
Well, one of the questions that I had, I have a few more questions. Okay. One of them is, what is your favorite video that you have ever done?
Favorite video? Oh man. I did this one at the fitness expo where I fall down and I was like, oh my god, that ass.
I think I see that one.
It's called OMG,
Damn You Fine. OMG that ass.
That was the short Instagram version.
Okay.
But it's literally called Damn You Fine.
Oh yeah, that's a great thumbnail on that one.
Great thumbnail, that ass.
You seem to get a lot of good arse thumbnails,
dude. It's luck. It's literally luck. And the thing is, man, I wasn't even planning on falling on the ground, but after I had talked to the girls for a little bit, I was like, you know what? I need to make this reaction a lot better. It was still pretty good. I just fell, man, on the ground, and I said, fuck it. And it ended up being great. And those girls were being kind of bitchy. They found out how many followers I had. They wanted shout outs. They wanted to be my friend. They wanted to do videos. I was like, nah.
Ain't that right? Ain't that right? No. So how many characters do you have? You got Chester. You got
Wanksta.
B Rizzle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call your Wankster character, B Rizzle, right?
Brian B Rizzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got your
rich kid.
The rich kid, what's his name?
The
Bradley Wellington. I was doing a character once, and for just in my subconscious, I introduced myself as Bradley Wellington. I didn't even know. And Steven was like, that's Cassady's character's name. I was like, are you fucking serious? It was totally a subconscious thing. It was so weird. I was like, okay, we have to erase that clip. I have to do something else and come up with a new name. People are going to think I'm copying him. You got Bradley Wellington. Is those the main three? Or do you have any
the
other?
CEO.
Okay.
Which
do you have a name
Samson
for him?
Wellington. That
was Wellington.
That was the first.
Where's the Wellington come from?
It just sounds like a rich asshole name.
Yeah.
Wellington.
True. Very true.
And then beef Wellington sounds like sophisticated food. So then you got Bradley Wellington. You got the gym douche, Brett Douche.
Okay.
Then I created a character recently called MMA douche, Chad Douche. And I created like an organization instead of the UFC. It's called the BFC. You know how these assholes, they brag about bar fighting? It's called the Bar Fighting Championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could turn that into a whole event.
I made a shirt.
Honestly.
I made a shirt. It's got like
That's smart.
similar to the UFC logo.
Yeah, that was your most recent Instagram post, right?
Mhm.
I saw that.
And then it has the pool sticks crossing each other.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
And then
And what's your favorite character out of all of them?
man,
It's got to be the Wanksto, right?
that and Chester.
Okay.
And the CEO is pretty fun to do.
Were they all just made up, or like where were like your characters inspired from?
Just people that I've met. Like the Wanksta. I went to school with people these white kids in the suburbs who
I know exactly who you're talking about. I knew like 40 of them.
I'm like, dude, you're decked out in South Pole and FUBU, and you're talking like you're talking with all this slang like, dude, you're from the suburbs,
Right.
buddy. Your family's rich.
Right.
Just shut the fuck up. But yeah, so I'd say the Wanksta is based off that. Chester is just kind of based off of, these people I've met in the military. There's a lot of rednecky type people, and a lot of the higher ranking enlisted people, they have those mustaches, man.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of just a thing that
Makes them
that
look.
they do.
Dude, I swear to God, the mustache makes you so much more intimidating. Okay, I could go out like this, clean shaven, dressed in normal clothes, and tell somebody to do something, right? I go out there as Chester with that mustache and the
People
cowboy
listen.
hat.
People listen.
They listen. I'll say, son, you need to go over there and stop what the fuck you're doing. Goes and does it.
Wow.
Yep.
That's great.
It's all about how you look, how you present yourself.
And that's why you're wearing a fucking suit.
Absolutely.
You guys are going to listen to everything this man says.
It does help. Like even I noticed I've been doing a lot of things. So like I live with my girlfriend,
Okay.
and we've been living together since like December.
How long you been dating her?
September.
Nice.
So
Right on.
anyways, we're living together. Since the coronavirus thing, we were together 24/7. So we get in fights and stuff, man. And I would get mad about stuff. She'd get mad about stuff. And what I realized, man, there's nothing that comes out of an argument. Not
No.
winning an argument. If you win the argument,
Then
both
you're the
people
bad
are still
guy.
pissed.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You didn't change the person's mind.
You just made him
pissed
upset.
off. Exactly. So now I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. No matter what. And we both pretty much agreed not to argue. We do a Bible study. We pray.
Okay.
And it's definitely helped.
That's awesome.
And I stopped, completely stopped just saying negative things out loud, because that
It's
is-
powerful. Words
it
are
is.
powerful.
It is, and it's been proven in a lot of history.
Yeah.
I was even watching this podcast about that. It was the guy who makes Quest, right? He has this guy on the show, and he's talking about the Red Sox World Series when they play the Mets. They interviewed, I think it's the first baseman. They said, what do you think about the game? Like, what or whatever, And he's like, the worst thing that could happen is the ball going through my legs and we lose the World Series. Guess what happened a week later?
That happened.
They lost. That happened.
Dude, it's like speaking things into existence.
It's
the
really
law of
true.
attraction and all that. It's real, man.
It is.
It's real. You know why I think I hurt my arm? I was watching. I've been in here, decorating and shit, and I had ridiculousness going on repeat for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching people fuck themselves up.
Yeah.
It all goes into my head, and then boom, it happens to
Yeah.
me. Just saying, man. Just saying.
No, I think a lot of people, and you'd be a lot happier if you don't think these negative things. That's why I stopped going on Instagram. I'll check my messages briefly. I'll check, like, if I have something important, like when I was messaging you, I checked. And then I'll post a video and I'll go off. I don't read any comments.
No, never.
And I
never.
don't, Facebook, same thing. I'll check YouTube comments maybe for the first 20 minutes just to see, like, how it's doing, and I'll get off. Because
I need to stop watching the news, honestly. It
You know
just
what I
puts
watch
you in
the
a
news
bad
for?
state.
comedy. I watch it for comedy and to work on the news reporter thing I'm doing, because I want to be able to do a good job of the fake CNN and fake Fox. So I watch Fox, I watch the CNN, and I'd say the Como brothers. Oh my God.
Como, bro? Oh, yeah,
Andrew
yeah,
Como,
yeah.
the guy who faked coronavirus.
And then you think he faked it?
Dude, he was caught. He was saying he's in his basement this whole time, right? He got caught by a pedestrian who went on Tucker Carlson and exposed him. There's audio.
Really?
There's audio of it.
Huh.
He caught him out and about. And this guy said he hadn't left his basement in like weeks. So it's massive hypocrisy. It's a stunt for attention, so they can bring ratings up. If you watch CNN, this is it. 3 topics that keep them up as far as ratings: Trump, racism, and coronavirus. Sorry to flip you off, but they talk about those 3 things. If they didn't talk about those 3 things on the news, that's it.
Right. Makes sense.
And it's honestly pretty pathetic. Like, people who watch the news, it just puts fear in.
Absolutely.
And it's negativity.
My mom watched the news too much growing up, and she was afraid of everything that I did. Terrifying.
Exactly. That's why I tell my girlfriend to not watch The Bachelor, because it puts ideas in her head about me cheating, which I do not do. So
right.
I'm like, stop watching these shows. There's some movie with Ben Stiller called The Heartbreak Kid.
Okay, that's good. I just watched that.
That's a great movie.
It's hilarious.
She's watching that, and she's like, baby, would you do that to me? I'm like, stop watching this shit.
It's crazy because
now.
technology, the way things are today, it's like everything, just watching something, it feels so real. It feels like you're a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's powerful.
Yeah.
Words and images and all these things going into your head, like what you consume will change your life, hands down.
And the thing, like I said, just speak positive. Don't speak negative.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the reasons. And a lot of people, they talk about why they can't do something. Just think of all the reasons why you can do it.
Exactly.
And that's what I was telling my friend John, because a lot of people, they talk about, I can't do this because of this, and this. I guarantee I give you way more reasons why you can go out and do that than why you can't. But you're just thinking of why you can't, and that's why you're not succeeding.
Yeah, that's everything in life. And the biggest thing I think why people fail is because they fail. Mm-hmm. Because they fail and they're like, okay, I failed. If you want to be successful, you got to fail 10,000 times
exactly
before you're successful. Each failure is a big step. People don't realize that. And they think, I failed. I feel like shit. I'm not, I lost all my confidence, blah, 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 blah. Quit crying, you silly bitch.
You have to get back up and do it again and again and again.
Yep.
So if that was the case, everybody would be successful. Yep. And that's not the case, obviously, because most people's reaction to failure is just quit. Mm-hmm. So that's a terrible thing. Did you have anything else?
No, that's pretty much.
I was gonna say, question for you.
Okay, you can interview me.
I
now.
can interview you. Okay, so are you in the stock market?
No, I actually trade crypto more than stock. Yeah.
Like a lot, or just?
I mean, not like a ton.
Okay.
The way that I do have like a certain set amount of money like in the stock market that I put in like a long time ago, and I have like someone that fucks with it a little bit. But me personally, I studied the crypto market quite a bit, and I always see it going up to a certain point, dropping back down to a certain point, going up a certain point, dropping back down to a certain point. Just in the last like couple of months, I've increased like what I originally put in by like probably 20 or 30%.
That's
just
good.
because I know the thresholds, because I look at it so much. And then I'll sell it when it gets to the top, and then I'll go back down, and then I'll buy it again.
Can't get greedy and just be like, I'm keeping it.
Right.
But I mean,
I see you tweeting and posting a lot about that. So
yeah. As far as stocks though, like the stock market is very sketchy because the Federal Reserve, I think, is buying shares.
Keeping it up, keeping it alive.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
And another thing is these the Federal Reserve also gave out a $3 trillion stimulus twice, or somewhere near that, 2 to 3 trillion. So they're just pumping all this money into the economy. So the stock market, you're seeing these unrealistic numbers. Like people don't have jobs, and the Dow and the the NASDAQ are like super high, almost at all-time highs. Like, how is this possible right now? Right. It's ridiculous. So
what do you think about it all? Like, do you think the economy is going to collapse here soon, or like?
Honestly, no, because it's getting back and people are going back to work, and people never should have been out of work, in my opinion. If you can go out and riot and protest and they say that's fine, why can't a small business have their business? It's a small business. There's not millions of people lining up, or thousands of people in there, such as a Costco or a Target. There's more of a threat of catching something in a Target or a Costco if you're so worried. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty hypocritical, in my opinion. Like,
I think we've handled the whole thing poorly. I think from day one, we should have had a mandatory shutdown for the entire United States for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And get rid of it and then go back to normal.
Yeah.
We've been half-assing everything. So due to that, it's always just going to be staying alive and spreading.
Absolutely. It's a virus, though. The flu doesn't go away forever.
Yeah.
What, are you going to wear a mask for the rest of your life because you're scared?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody just got to get it and survive.
Yeah. And the thing is,
And some won't. It's just it's life.
A lot of people that are getting it, and say the ones that are dying, they have something wrong with them. And such as obesity is the worst possible thing. Like, of course, if you're super obese and have diabetes, you're going to have a hard time breathing. You're going to have a way better chance of dying than somebody who's healthy and active and, just doing all the right things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the news really says anything about that, though.
Right. Yeah, I saw a few things, but yeah, not a lot.
But I think, people lost their businesses, man. It's ridiculous, man. This is people's life. Honestly, me personally, I would rather risk it, keep my business, than just lose everything I have.
No matter what.
I have nothing. Then I have nothing. Oh, I didn't catch coronavirus. I have nothing. Everything I work for is gone. If they wiped out my whole YouTube, everything, how depressed I'd be?
Yeah.
Massive depression. I would be like, you know what, fuck this. Like,
probably so, yeah.
But yeah, as far as the stocks go, I invested in Tesla. Some people give me shit. They're like, "Oh, you're stupid for investing in Tesla." But
you have a Tesla, right?
Yeah, and
you like it?
Best car I've ever driven. Would never ever get another car ever.
Wow.
And I mean, I've driven the Mercedes, Lambos, other nice cars.
What makes it better?
Super comfortable, super smooth. It's quiet, fast as shit. The performance Model 3 I got 0 to 60 in 3. I think it's.
Did you get the highest level?
Yeah, for the Model 3.
Heck yeah,
it's worth it. It's 3 points.
It's like extra like $20,000 or something, right?
Mm-hmm. But 3.7 seconds, 0 to 60.
That's insane.
Yeah, everybody I have in there like, oh my god, that was so fun. Because it just sucks you back.
Yeah,
you're not ready for it.
You feel like your cheeks are flying down the side of your face.
Yes, and you don't like. I have a charger in my house, right? Haven't noticed a single difference with the electricity since that.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I don't pay for gas. I probably save $300-400 a month.
That's crazy.
So that's a beautiful thing. And I mean, they're doing so many great things in that company.
They're coming out with a new one pretty soon, right?
A very affordable one too. They're working on one that's I think it's going to be around $25,000.
Wow.
And then you got the Cybertruck coming out within a year, I think. And they're doing modifications on it. That'll be cool. Semi trucks, that's going to be massive.
That's a game changer.
Vans for like Amazon and
wow.
So companies or whatever.
Right.
But I mean, you got Elon Musk. This guy is a genius.
Dude, he's a G.
Exactly. And I was going to say, I mean, they just became profitable within the last years. They've been profitable for a year now. People don't realize companies take a long time to become profitable. It's not an instant especially with something like cars like that.
Right.
And they just sold more Model 3s than Honda Civics in California. That's a freaking accomplishment, man. So, I mean, I think that's going to... I got a majority of my shares like around 300. I bought some higher, but...
That's probably smart. I should probably get some shares of that because it's the future.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be I think $5,000 to $10,000 share in 5 years.
Probably so.
So... I mean, a lot of people don't realize that, like, if you invest, like, you have to be very patient as well. You can't it's not instant, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I saw a quote, I think it was from, like, Warren Buffett or something, but it was like, the stock market isn't about getting rich quick. It's about putting hands in the people, taking money out of the people's, what was it? Taking money out of people's hands who are impatient and putting it in the hands of people who are patient.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
You have to be patient. And something like Tesla. I mean, look, like you said, it is the future. All these other companies are trying to convert to electric. They used to talk shit about Tesla on all the news stations. Now, oh, this so-and-so is trying to go electric, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Tesla stock soars.
Yep.
Same people that are eating their words, man. So, I mean, I think, dude, that stock could honestly, if anything was going to make me rich, really rich,
just
I
wait
think
20 or 30 years, boom.
Well, I don't know about 30 years.
Well, if you wait that long, you really be rich.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, even 5 to 10.
Yeah.
Like, I really believe I'll be in the millions from that.
Well, you've convinced me. I'm gonna go buy some Tesla stock. Where can the people follow you at?
So YouTube, Cassady Campbell, and then Instagram, Cassady Campbell, Facebook, Cassady Campbell.
Boom. Follow this man. Thanks for coming on, man.
Absolutely,
I
man.
appreciate it.
It was great.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again. You've been a great guest. Make sure you guys follow Cassady. Subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.